About this new redevelopment behind you, and how much as a player does it mean to you to have some world-class facilities once again?
I mean, I think they are special. Being here for a while now and coming back, obviously, to the main building, it feels special. It feels also a bit emotional to come back and see that finally the club gets the infrastructures that I think the club deserves. So all credit to Sir Jim and his team. I think they did a fantastic job in such a short period of time. I know it's hard sometimes in constructions to do everything on time and everything quick. So I think it was something that we were waiting for a long time, but at the same time, really excited that it's done and ready to go.
Just give us some insight on what it was like last season working, on a bit of a construction site, but then things now that you get to see in this redevelopment. What are some things that really stand out? Because you've got to see it inside.
Yeah, I think the message was clear last season that we also had to be patient in terms of trying to adapt of what we had. I mean, we always find a way to do things, but I think now it just makes it a bit more easier. Obviously, logistic-wise, it's much easier, and everything is in one place, and we can do it in a more smooth way. And obviously, the spaces that were created to be together for us to create this dynamic as a team as well. And at the same time, you have access to everything that you need to be in the top level.
So Jim spoke about how this is just one ingredient of becoming a top team once again, and we know Cristiano criticised it a few years ago as well, but how big of a step does this feel as a squad, as yourself, that this is a good step into the going forward?
Yeah, like I said, I think Sir Jim had the same vision as a lot of people, even us, when we had the talk before the construction started. I think we were very aligned of what the club needed and then what the players needed also, and also the staff. I think now I'm very happy that anybody that comes in to the club as a new member of staff or a new player, they get to see this. I think that's the best way to promote straight away a club like this and a club like Man United. And now it's up to us to do it on a pitch as well, so we can match that standard.
You say it's up to you, and as the team, you're one of the longest serving players now in the squad, and one of the themes of this new building is about team unity. Mm-hmm. So just talk to me about the unity in this squad as we speak, as you've gone through pre-season, and tell, is it any different to the previous?
I think it's important for us. Obviously, this club is all about getting people united, being together with the fans, create this dynamic between each other where we fight for each other every single day, every single game. And I think this facilities also brings you that message. You come in straight away and you can see the history of the club. You can have access to the best things in the world. So it just sends you a message that you are playing in the biggest club in the world. So I think that has to bring you even more responsibility because the standard is getting higher and higher, and I think that's the way it should be. But like I said, ultimately it will be what we do on the pitch, because that's what says if you're a winning club or not, because it's what we do. Winning football games, that's what we want to do.
Diogo, following on from that, can you tell us about this new leadership group and how that looks and operates?
Yeah, I think it's just something that the club, the manager, decided for us to also create a good dynamic inside the team, so we can have 6 players with different personalities, but at the same time with the same goal, trying to make the team better, trying to make the club better. And I think that's the most important thing. Obviously, it brings us more responsibility. We have to be the first ones to give the example. I think that's the best way to lead a club like this. And then anytime we need to be assertive, determined to fix things, I think that sometimes we push those things too much to the managers, to directors, and sometimes we can do it by ourselves as a team, and that's the dynamic we want to create.
It must be nice as well to be chosen, it's not disparaging anyone else, but the long-serving player, and to be seen by the management as someone that is important to lead standards must be nice.
Yeah, obviously it gives me a feeling of pride. Obviously it's something that it became natural in me. I came here with 19 years old, so you can imagine how I developed also as a man, as a teammate. I saw a lot of players coming and going, and I took good examples of leadership also, and things that I liked, and now I try to being one of the most servant players in the team. I'm not going to say old because I'm not, but being one of the players that are here for a long time, I try always to pass that message to them that it's not easy to play in a club like this, and the standards have to be high all the time.
And can I just ask one? This opening today of a brilliant new structure kind of adds to a feel-good factor that's been building after obviously what was a very disappointing season. Is it fair to say there is like a sense of, I don't know, renewed hope, renewed optimism around the place?
Yeah, I'm sure it gives you more energy, and I think that's the first and big important step for us to feel welcomed, for us to feel at home. I think that the dynamic obviously will change from last season because now you have your own place, and like I said, it feels good to be back in the main building. Although it's at the same space, inside is completely different. So it's quite special to be around and to come to a facility like this. And now it's up to us. The responsibility is even higher because we have all the conditions that a player needs to be physically and mentally ready. And now it's what we do on the pitch.
Thank you, Diogo.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.